So Santa isn't happy with the gun yet. There's play here between the sear and this little ball part of the trigger, this little curvy part. And I'm thinking of a couple different ways I can deal with it. I've got some lightweight springs in here. I could possibly fit a string between here and here. Or I could just put a little something around this that keeps that in contact so it doesn't rattle. But not really sure, because when you partially cock the gun, it does one thing. You can watch the action and work here, right? Let's keep everything in place. You can see there's oops, that went back. There's a fair amount of play there, and then you let off, and now there's a lot of play. But if there's a little spring here, it would just keep the trigger in contact all the time. Yes, thank you for sending me this pen. Because what I did was I stole the spring out of it, and that's what I'm going to put in here. Because when you put the little metal plate on, there's just enough space for that size spring. It'll trap it between the trigger and the tube. And the way to put that in is I'll gauge how long to cut it and everything. Take this grip off the tube, drop it into the top just like you drop the safety spring in. And that'll keep the trigger from slopping around all over the place. Hey guys, so this is what I came up with. I just clipped down the clicky pin spring just to see, how it would work. And it's probably going to fly out of there when I actuate everything. I'll just try and hold everything down so we can check out the action on it. Yeah, it wants to push it past that there. So it keeps the trigger in contact with the sear all the time without overpowering the sear spring. Obviously, this is a big spring, a little spring. It's not going to overpower it, but it takes that wiggle out of the trigger. So there you go, the clicky pen spring mod. If you've got the older style gun that's sloppy. Now, obviously, I got to slip that in from the top when I assemble it. So let me take it apart, put it back together, and see how it works. Okay, so this is a pretty clear shot of the internals there. You can see there's a tiny little nylon washer between the sear and the frame there, and I sanded that thinner than I can buy one. I can't get one that thin. You could really do good with like a couple pieces of milk jug, plastic milk jug material on either side would probably work just fine. There's the little warpy washer on the trigger, which pushes it up against the frame. This frame, pot metal, was warped or whatever, so I ended up filing down one of these little lugs so that it would lay flat by the trigger because it was sticking out there. But you can still see it's sticking out a little bit up at the top. It's just a little warped. Could probably maybe file down that lug right there and tighten it up. That's another option too, other than shimming. You could maybe do a little filing and tighten it up, but if it's not sticking proud of the frame like this one is, this is an old style metal one, it would end up getting recessed as you went down it. And then you see my little spring I clipped off from a clicky pen right there on top of the trigger. So I'm going to put this all together and see how it feels. So here, check out this trigger. This is super awesome. There's no wiggle at all. There's no play at all. And then look how little you have to pull it before it lets off. That is sweet. Yeah, it's cocking again. Watch the action when it cocks. Very nice. Just like a real gun. How about that? That is so nice. This trigger's way nicer than the trigger on my other gun. That sucks. Why should I have to give away the best stuff, huh? Yeah, that is really, really nice. Okay, time to air up the gun for the very first time. Make sure it doesn't leak and all that good stuff, so I have to tear it apart one more time. So it's all aired up, and I just stuck my ear up against it. I'm hearing no air leaks. It's got a nice loud sound coming out of it, so it's pushing buttloads of air. There's no doubt about that. That's really awesome, huh? Let's cock this thing again. Look at this trigger. This trigger is so sweet. Damn. I think this thing is pushing more air than my other gun. You know, it's funny. Whenever I make something super, super nice, I never end up getting to keep it. I always end up giving it away. It's just the way it is. So this is really, really nice. It cocks really light. Nice light cocking. Absolutely no play or wiggle in the trigger. And, I mean, about as little creep as you can possibly introduce. It just breaks. Wow. That is the lightest, crispest trigger I've felt on all the guns I've shot. That's ridiculous, man. Nice. There it is for the junior marksman. I think I'm really done now. Now I just need to sight it in. Hey guys, I just wanted you to see this excellent sight picture on this thing here. That little green dot makes life so nice. I'm going to have to, put the camera to the side here so you can let me shoot here. Oh, a little high. Yeah, picking about 20-30 shots, sighted it in, shooting at a little bottle out here. Thing is running awesome. I love the trigger. The trigger is unbelievable. You move it like that much and it fires. Very nice. So, wish it was mine. I guess I'll have to build one just like it. Except I'll have to find a 10-year-old one so I can. Or I could just swap out the trigger frame. Huh? Oh, I don't want to do that to her. That wouldn't be very nice. Man, I want this trigger. This is so nice. Okay, I'm going to put this thing away. Stop playing with it as much as I love it. I'm going to leave some CO2 pressure in it, probably about a half pressured canister in there, just to see how well it holds air, make sure it doesn't have any seal leaks. And I got a nice little Dockersill case here. I can store it away because she's only 6. I'm not going to let her keep it in her room. That would be crazy. So we'll lock it up in the gun safe with all the other guns. And she can open this puppy up on Christmas and go, "What's this, Daddy?" Really? My very own belly gun? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Of course, I'll make sure it's empty and no charge in it when I give it to her. But, yeah. Wow. The trigger is sweet. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.